I think I put the camera the wrong way. Oi, 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 oi. Lord have mercy. Hey, Booze. I'm sorry, y'all. I think I messed up here. Oh, what a Monday it has been. Happy Monday, everybody. Tuning in here live with me. My libra-scorpio. Jeez, Lord, 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 Lord. Jeezy, jeez. Hi, babies. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have this oriented the wrong way, but we're going to work with it, okay? Hi, Sun Card. Thanks for being here, love. Welcome, welcome. All right. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. How are you guys doing today? I hope well. All right. I'm excited to get into your reading, Libra Scorpios. The meditative session I just had was quite transcendental. Like, I definitely left my body for a little bit. So it kind of tells me that there's going to be this, I just heard like barrier of protection, hedge of protection around you, Libra Scorpios, okay? Hi, Doctor. Hi, Allie, Orchids Tarot. Welcome. Thank you for being here. But I feel this hedge of protection around you, Libra Scorpio. And as I was in my meditative state for your read, it's almost kind of like, it's like spirit and the universe are treating you like their baby. Like, I kept getting like baby, fetal position. Maybe you're expecting, or maybe you know someone who's expecting, but it's almost like, yeah, it's like your spirit's little baby right now. Like, they kind of like a little in an incubator, or like a little, like a protective little shell egg. Okay. It's interesting. They're showing me the Fool card in one of the decks that I have, the Orion's Tarot, where the Fool card is a baby tortoise, little baby turtle coming out of an eggshell. Like, you know, maybe that's what this feels like for you. The energy right now is giving you some form of like a new start, or something is being like, I'm hearing like Benjamin Button, like reversed, aging backwards here, Libra Scorpio, or something's reversing itself. Something that was either maybe that felt permanent or was thought to be permanent is like, yeah, it's like reversing. Getting back some youth here. So whether this is like you coming into like a youthful energy, a youthful spirit, finding new energy and new vitality. It's interesting. Hi, Cece. Hi, Angela. Thanks for being here. Oh, gosh, so hot, so pregnant. Sending you cool vibes, Angela, okay? And hang in there for our new little baby, our little rosebud in there. But hi, loves. Thank you guys as you file in. I feel like, yeah, there's a shell of protection around you. That seems very important for me to convey to you guys in this moment. There is a shell of protection around you. You are Spirit's baby. Like, you are a child of Spirit, child of the universe, child of God, however you want to name it. And they're treating you as such in this moment, protecting you as such in this moment. Some of you definitely want to get into some aura cleaning this week or over the next few weeks. I have quite a few linked in the meditation, healing meditation playlist that I curated for you guys. But as always, you can hit that search bar and just aura cleansing or protecting meditations and see what really suits your vibe well. It's very important when you're listening to frequencies and sound healing that you find the tones and the instruments that soothe you. If you ever listen to a sound frequency that kind of rattles you a little bit, it might be too high of a frequency for you at that moment, and or the instruments might not synchronize with you well. So do a little research, see what aura cleansing music, vibrations, sound healings you might be able to find over the next week to kind of support you in this protective bubble, okay? All right, that was just what I was getting while we were meditating on your energy here, Libra Scorpio, but let's go ahead and get into your incense and our grounding practice here. Oi. Oof, if I can see, child. Yeah, because we're in this kind of baby energy, I really want to get into the root for you guys. That is the center of safety, feeling protected, grounded. So maybe that needs a little bit of assistance for you right now. So we'll light this root chakra incense. I'm going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided to. And then we'll see what you got going on in the cosmos. All right, Libra Scorpio, go ahead and get started on your grounding and gratitude practice. Whatever feels right for you is the way to go. And we'll get started. All right, y'all. Let's talk a little bit more about this meditative session and see what I can sense and channel for you guys. For Libra Scorpio Divine, what do I need to be aware of prior to this astrology tarot reading? All right, I am getting some energy here in my throat chakra. Some of you either feel like, I'm hearing rest. So I feel like the throat chakra needs some rest. Okay, so maybe in your line of work, you do a lot of talking, you do a lot of communicating. Maybe taking a few hours or like a vow of silence when you get off of work into the next day to just rest your throat, rest your throat chakra, those vocal cords. Maybe some of you guys are singers. Okay, but definitely vocal rest is important here. Or that is a sign that Spirit's saying, like, you don't need to say anything. No response might be the best response in a situation you're dealing with here, Libra Scorpio. Don't exhaust yourself saying the same thing over and over and over again to somebody. Maybe that's been the pattern here. You keep telling people things or trying to explain something to someone. Yeah, look at that. Air, communication, open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. But air is the very thing that allows us to speak. Along with some sound healing, there might be a need to work on your prana. Okay, so that's confirmation from my pupper, if you could hear him. There might be a need to work on your prana, so doing some sort of dragon's breath or those yogi breath work practices, okay? Or any of the, I don't know how to name it or what the exact name is for it, but I know it's breath work, but you know how like you breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4, breathe in, like, you know what I mean? Like there's rhythms to it. Thank you, Divine. There's like rhythms, breathing rhythms that might help you with this air energy to keep the mind clear, okay? Especially if there's some challenges in communication, Libra Scorpio, where you maybe feel a little misunderstood by those around you or those you connect with or those close to you, or you're just exhausted of having to say something. Okay, what else, Divine? What else do I need to know prior to the direct energies? Capricorn's just been coming out. Consistent, okay? Ambition, realism, and methodical steps. This could be Saturn working with you guys, trying to get you to have an open mind towards some sort of ambition that you have, or again, it's like, what if you think about it this way? What if it could happen this way? Like just keeping open to it. All right, we've got the South Node, we've got Venus, and we've got Virgo. Okay, so Capricorn could be your South Node energy. Virgo could be South Node energy. Any air vibration could be a South Node energy, or Taurus could be a South Node energy. Okay, Earth here, definitely. I think you're supposed to be imaginative right now, Libra Scorpio. I think you're supposed to be a little bit in dream state. Like an awaking dream state is what I meant to say. It's like you're destined to release some sort of tether to reality right now. That's going to allow maybe some love in, a little bit of like give and take when it comes to love, or allow you to see the beauty and the value in something. Virgo energy, very pure to me, right? It's a very like innocent energy. Not always, I know. I'm sure I could already hear you. Not the Virgos I know, but hey. Okay, I'm going based off of the archetype of the Virgin, okay? Which gives this energy of renewal, or again, purity, baby, fresh, right? Like inexperienced in some way or some realm or some aspect of life. I almost feel like the divine wants you to be a bit more flowy, fluid, willing to adapt, where you might be a little structured, a little too rigid, a little too realistic. So whether this is, and it's interesting I said dream state, right? Like, so whether this is a dream of yours here, Libra, Scorpio, that you are being a little too realistic about, and like there's a little bit more of like imagination, a little bit more of creativity that needs to come into the pursuit of this dream, the manifestation of this dream, you being open to receive the next steps or receive this energy. There's also a particular situation that some of you have been dealing with that is tied to your South Node, your karmic debt in this life, that you are destined to release and let go of in this moment that we're tapping into. And it does feel like it could be some sort of a block around love, or has something to do with love and relationships. And it might have been a lesson around integrity, reverence, and service when it comes to love. Now, love could be platonic for you. Love could be romantic. This could also be career, because we do have Capricorn, which connects to the 10th house. What you love to do. But it's almost like the divine is like, have an airy, or tap into your airy energy, to have an open mind, a sense of objectivity, and to look at some sort of karmic cycle, karmic situation as a lesson learned, as an opportunity to learn, or again, it had to happen for you to learn something about integrity, reverence, and service. I just heard blinded by ambition. Interesting. And your incense is burning super fast. I don't know why they wanted me to point that out, but okay. Something could be shifting quickly or evaporating from you quickly. So I just heard quick and painless. Okay, so you're at a point here, Libra Scorpio, where whatever this South Node karmic lesson, karmic debt that you came into this life to learn, to balance, to sort through, is beginning to evaporate, and you're moving into this more pure kind of virginistic state of being that's like giving you a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, or some new beginning. Fool card. Maybe that's why they showed me the Fool card with the turtle, the little baby turtle coming out of the eggshell. This is a fresh start for you to get something right, do something right, or do something objectively, like from a space of what you've learned. Or to understand the purpose of why you're in some sort of situation here. What it's meant to teach you. Okay. All right. Anything else here, Divine, that I need to be aware of before we get into the direct influences here for Libra Scorpios and their astro messages? Hi, Melissa. Thanks for being here, love. Good to see you. Hope all is well, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right. No, I just heard no. So yeah, let's just get into the direct energies here. Thank you so much. Divine, please connect me in with Libra Scorpio cusp collective of energy, Libra Scorpio placements, and my soul tribe just hanging out with me. What clear, concise, and important messages do you have here for Libra Scorpio regarding how they're being cosmically influenced in this moment? What cosmic energies are influencing Libra Scorpios? What cosmic influences are here for Libra Scorpio? Direct influences for Libra Scorpio. We've got mutable, so let's talk about this right quick. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces are going to be the energies that are going to be super affected by Mercury's retrograde coming up starting on the 23rd of August, ending on September 15th. Okay, this is a Mercury retrograde in Leo, Virgo. So some of you might have Leo and Virgo in your chart. Some of you could have strong Gemini, Sag, or Pisces in your chart. Okay, this will be a challenge of surrender and welcoming change during this Mercury retrograde. Okay, it is going to be an intense 3 weeks for mutable signs. So if any of those signs are in your chart, or especially if maybe they connect to your South Node energy, oh baby, you're in for a bumpy ride here, okay? But I'll be walking you guys through it every step of the way as best as I can, okay? So it's going to be all right. We're going to get through it. But mutable, we'll talk about it a little bit more. Tell me what else is directly influencing Libra Scorpios in this moment. Fire. Wow. All right, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And there you go, you got the North Node, okay? All right. And Neptune at the bottom, there's that dream and transcend. Okay, so I'm definitely going to keep this out. Neptune is also in a retrograde here. It's almost like what planet isn't retrograding, right? Okay. Some of you do have this passion, this dream. I just heard fever dream. Okay. Whatever that might mean for you. And that's interesting. That's the transcendence I was getting. So maybe I was connecting here for Neptune for you guys. For my patrons tuning in, you definitely might want to tune in or rewatch the Neptune retrograde reading that we did a few weeks ago. Okay, because there might be some messages that support you in this now moment. And if you're not subscribed over on Patreon, the link is in the description box below if you want to tune into that reading, okay? Some of you, yeah, your North Node is for sure in a fire sign. So you're meant to evolve into a more confident, more optimistic, more passionate, and more brave version of yourself. Or allow that fire out in this lifetime to lead you in this lifetime to become. This also feels like a fire being lit under someone's butt to get something done, do something, go for something, surrender to something, or welcome something in. Like, again, we've been getting resistance, okay, over the past few astrology reads. So that just could be the theme of this round of readings. Overcoming or acknowledging the resistance that's been there, and how that resistance has been the main block to gaining, receiving, or welcoming what we're destined to have. Embracing our North Node energy. So there's a need to be flexible here, Libra-Scorpio. There's a need to trust the fire within you. There's also a need to transcend some sort of fog. Like, maybe you feel like you've had foggy brain recently. Like there's been something in the airwaves for you, in the air energy. So maybe it's like your thoughts have been a little awry, or your intuition feels off. I don't really think it is, but it just feels off. Recalibration is also a big theme right now. You could be dealing with that, Libra Scorpio. Something recalibrating, something kind of shifting in the programming of your mind here. That's either allowing you to be, again, more confident, more optimistic, more passionate, or braver about some sort of new opportunity. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Giving you the courage to take action. Fire is an action-oriented element. Okay? It's an offensive energy. It's on the offense. And what I mean by that is it's strategic in a certain way. Like it... the wilder it is, the bigger it is, the stronger it is. So there's this like wildness. I really do get it. It's kind of like it just needs to like kind of come out of you. Ten of Cups. It just needs to come out of you because I think it's something that would make you happy. Or, ooh, throat chakra here, my loves. Throat chakra. Okay? Get into your throat chakra. Ah, Libra Scorpio. I almost wanted to say, cat got your tongue. It does. It feels like a block. There's the Ace of Pentacles again. It feels like a little bit of a block in the throat to be able to say, oh, Libra Scorpio, you are being challenged to claim something. To say that you want something, you desire something, maybe even someone. We saw Venus come out. Or you want a particular dynamic in a connection or in a relationship, in your career. It's like there's a little bit of shame coming up, definitely, for my patrons tuning in. Watch that Neptune retrograde reading again. There's a little bit of like shame coming up, Libra Scorpio. It's like I'm almost ashamed to say that I want this, or to say that this is what I desire. to say that this is what I feel I'm destined to do, destined to have, destined to experience in this life. I'm almost a little afraid to say this is my 10 of cups. Almost like you don't want to jinx it, which is fair. Totally fair. I don't want to say it because then if I say it, then, I might put, some energy on it that I don't want, or it might, it's almost like it's on the tip of your tongue or it's in the back of your throat and it wants to come out. It wants to be known by the universe. It wants to be claimed. That power of air through the vocal cords, like it wants to have that energy. It wants to be manifested in that way. But you're holding it back because you don't want to jinx it. Because what if you're wrong? What if it's not the right thing? What if you change your mind? So in your true Libra fashion, you could be a little too a swordsy right now. Like, I don't really know. I'm undecided. I don't know. Some of you could definitely have a Libra moon as well. Or your Mercury could be in Libra. So it's just kind of like, I want to say it, but I don't. Or I think I want that, but I don't know. But I get it. You guys are trying to balance the scales right now around what it is that you want to claim as your destiny, and or maybe what path you want to take if that's being presented to you, especially with this Ace of Pentacles. So it's like the divine's like, okay, here, this is what you've wanted. And then it's like, okay, but I don't know. I know that's what I wanted, but do I have the right soil to plant it in? Do I have enough water? Do I have enough time to actually nurture this? Oh gosh, I don't know. You know what I mean? Some of you could be kind of second guessing what you might feel would be a harmonious partnership. And again, whether that is with friends, family, lovers, career, okay? Or even a lifestyle, a walk of life. Like, this is what really makes me happy. Some of you, this has to do with religion. I just heard Buddhist. So like maybe some of you have been studying Buddhism or want to study Buddhism. Maybe you've been studying different religions, different creeds, different practices, and it's like, oh, I like a little bit of that, I like a little bit of that. Or you're trying to like formulate, what do I need to maintain my fire, my solar plexus, my vitality, my life force? And maybe there are some changes that need to happen, Libra Scorpio, because maybe there are some facets of your day-to-day routine that don't necessarily benefit or support your fire. Some of you maybe are even struggling to articulate that a dream that keeps reoccurring, a vision that you keep seeing, is something that you want to experience. Some of you are questioning whether the divine is giving you those visions or those dreams just for fantasy, or is this something that really is a part of your North Node energy? Is this something that's really in your destiny to have? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, I'd say, yeah, it's in your destiny, Libra Scorpio. All right. Let's get into some detail here. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about mutable fire, North Node. Some of you could have a Sagittarius North Node because Sag is mutable fire. Or your North Node could be in Pisces with Neptune being here, which is still mutable energy. Tell me more about mutable fire, North Node, and Neptune here for Libra Scorpio. What do they need to learn or know about this mutable energy that's present and influencing them? Okay. Oi. Oh. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, we'll talk about it. Let me get them all out here, at least for mutable. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups in reverse, Divine. For Libra Scorpio. Temperance. Okay. That's good to see. Good to see. You do have the World at the bottom. And the Hermit. Okay. Okay, so we do have the two mutable energies. There's more Sag there with the 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is, you're carrying something here, Libra Scorpio, that you need to let go of. You're carrying some energy. Shame, I feel like, is a big one, that it's okay to let that roll off the shoulder. Now, is that easier said than done? 1,000,000%, 100%, 100,000,000%, okay? But it does feel like you are getting some angelic and ancestral support to do so, because you're in this hermit energy and it's blocking off your heart, your ability. I almost even said your availability, and I mixed that with ability. Your ability to give and receive. Ace of Cups in reverse. That's why Venus showed up here. So there's a change and a shift and a surrendering that needs to happen here, or that has been happening for you. Yeah, and it feels like your angels and your ancestors have been working on your heart chakra. So your heart is under construction right now. And it's causing a lot of shifts and a lot of change in your life, or in how you relate to people and how you give or receive love. That could definitely be shifting and changing. Some of you have been in a hyper hermit energy when it comes to giving and receiving. Hermit is also more mutable energy. It's almost like it's time to surrender the wands, surrender what you've been burdened by to the divine. You've been carrying some weight for too long. It's time to let it go. It's time to give it to the divine. It's time to surrender it. But I think what even maybe has you a little bit in the head here is, well, which wand do I surrender? Which ones do I let go of? Maybe that's why the hermit's here, trying to figure that out. What do I need to change? What do I need to let go of? So it could be hard to pinpoint what's actually having your heart be in reverse here, the Ace of Cups. That could be partly Neptune's fault here. Not that we're faulting the planets, but that could be partly due to Neptune being in retrograde. I can't really see clearly as to like what is stopping me, what is blocking me, why, you know, like the why. Trying to figure out the why. So tell me the energy between mutable and fire for Libra, Scorpio. Thank you, divine. You've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, and that's what I meant, or was feeling, that something in the throat needs to come out and be said. Something needs to be claimed. It could be as simple as you've never really truly articulated that you want to have an open heart towards love, or towards, you know, an opportunity. Maybe it's just the fact that you've never said out loud, yeah, I think I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, it could be that, like, something just has to be said. I'm seeing the Magician in my mind's eye. Two of Pentacles here. So in your ability to juggle, to manage, to maintain some sort of work-life balance, maybe that's where the confidence is lacking, or the optimism. I don't know that I can do that. King of Pentacles, yeah. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. Some of you, because that Venus energy is really like, she keeps tapping me. Like, don't forget I came out. Don't forget I came out. Some of you could be walking away from a King of Pentacles. Maybe you've been reserving your heart for this King of Pentacles, Libra, Scorpio, and you're coming to the realization that it's been messing with your self-confidence in a way, or that it's kind of dampened your optimism. Yeah. Page of Cups. Which is the throne of the Ace of Cups. So again, it's like libra-scorpio. This feels so complex. Knight of Cups. Yeah. This is definitely somebody that you've been wanting to have an open heart towards, that you've wanted some sort of fire to ignite with. This could be somebody, Libra Scorpio, that you have a lot of passion for, or you feel a lot of passion for. But maybe this is a situation where you didn't say it. You didn't express it. Queen of Cups. Gemini, Cancer. King of Pentacles, Aries, Taurus. Hermit, Virgo, Libra for me as a reader. Pisces energy with the Eight of Cups. Capricorn with the Two of Pentacles and now the Three of Pentacles. Temperance, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and there's the Ten of Cups again. Destined to have. A lot of you, this feels like what you're letting go of is the desire for this King of Pentacles. In the name of taking care of your emotional health. It's like there's something about this particular connection that isn't necessarily open, or it isn't free flowing, and it's causing more damage to your emotional body than any good. It's almost like if you have a heart open towards this King of Pentacles, they have a Knight of Swords for you. So it's like either you're just not on the same page with this person, and or this could be a past situation, because again, child, all the retrogrades we are under and pulling into Mercury's, the past is ever present. Okay, it's just going to be in everybody's consciousness. So don't freak out about that. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't get frustrated by it. It's just the energies right now, and they will fade. They will. But this could be a past situation that had you questioning whether or not you ever would want to open yourself up to anybody again, maybe even questioning your self-worth a little bit, questioning your fire. Like, maybe even your own desirability. Like, it had you questioning a lot. It had you thinking of a lot. But what you're destined to have is this Queen of Cups and this Three of Pentacles. You're destined to have village or community that supports your emotional well-being, especially with the Page of Cups here. You're supposed to have, or you're destined to have, a love that is kind-hearted, Libra Scorpio. A collaborative connection or community. Clarify the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles for the North Node. Oof. Saw the Tower. Okay. Yep. There's and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we're getting repeat cards. Something about this King of Pentacles could have been very dreamy. Or again, Neptunian energy is a little complicated in the way that it is almost like experiencing reality underwater. You know, when you like go swimming as a kid or maybe even as an adult, when you open your eyes underwater to see, but like everything's a little augmented, everything's a little shifted. It's not how it is above the water. That's what it feels like you've either been under with this King of Pentacles, this like dream-like, watery, slight illusion, I want to say. And that's what's crumbling the tower. This could have been somebody that you put on a pedestal here, Libra Scorpio. Almost as if like they could do no wrong. I think that there was the desire to give unconditional love here in this situation. But you're realizing something, like, again, I think it's chipping away at your fire. It's chipping away at your confidence in some way. Or it's shelling you in where you don't want to be in a shell, or you don't need to be in a shell. Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like this is what you're destined to have. The divine has it in their hand. You just have to be open to it. Page of Cups. Some of you have your heart set on this person, or have your heart set on this situation working out, or it again not necessarily being a dream, becoming your reality. But with the Tower and the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse, I think Spirit wants you to kind of put your heart under construction for a little while here, until you regain that Queen of Cups energy, like until you find some sort of balance or truly purge whatever the situation was with you in this King of Pentacles. Now, again, this doesn't have to be active. It could be something that was in the past that maybe still had some sort of an emotional hold on you here, Libra Scorpio. And Pentacle energy for me as a reader is about learning. It's like studying. It's lessons, golden nuggets to carry with you. And it feels like the divine is trying to get you to remember the lesson that you learned about collaboration, or about teamwork, or joint effort. Libra Scorpio, where have you maybe been pouring in and not receiving back? Is kind of what maybe even during Mercury's retrograde coming up, you'll be in the review process of, like in the Hermit around. Because someone's heart is not available, and or the unconditional love that you seek is not with a situation that you want, or with a person that you want. And I'm sorry to give that news. I know that can be a little hard, but again, the Tower is like, it's the thought that this is either your person, or the thought that this is, you know, destined to be, or, you know, whatever that is. It feels a little Neptunian. It feels a little augmented or slightly warped. And the divine has what you want. They have your 10 of Cups. But again, it's like almost if you're so fixated on, let's just say it is the King of Pentacles, okay? If you're so fixated on making it work, or trying to find some sort of balance with the King of Pentacles that you're not technically meant to be with, then it's like you're holding yourself back from actually getting into the relationships and partnerships and connections that are destined for you. So this next few weeks are going to be very eye-opening for you, Libra Scorpio, around how a particular thought process, thought form, or perspective was actually blinding you a bit towards the reality of something. And then there's like a need to take care of yourself with the Queen of Cups. There's a need to tend to your emotional needs as this Tower comes through. Okay, now mind you, I do feel like this Tower is a good thing because I almost wanted to call you Aquarius Pisces. You could be dealing with an Aquarius Pisces or someone who has strong Aquarius or Pisces in their chart. But Libra Scorpio, this Tower is a good thing. It might not feel good, but it is a good thing because it's going to open your energy up. Where again, I think it's been very tunnel vision on one thing or one situation, one aspect of life, one person. So it's going to open your energy up to then see, oh, I have all of these other options or all of these other things available to connect with, to pour into. Page of Cups. And you learn the valuable lesson of not everybody is worthy of your cup. There's a there's a lid for every pot, right? Like it's recognizing when the lid and the pot don't match, or that it's not necessarily something that is healthy for you. It's this health thing. It's not emotionally healthy, which is why the divine is trying to give you the confidence and the bravery to walk away, to let it go. 8 of Cups. All right, so we will have an extended for this reading, Libra Scorpio, over on Patreon. In that extended, we're going to pull some more tarot to clarify this dream and transcendence with Neptune. And then we will see what the highest vibrational outcome might be for those of you in this energy through the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And then we'll pull some manifestation practices and affirmations from a new deck that I have from author Alex L. Make sure you check her out wherever you can find her on socials. Wonderful poetry, beautiful motivation, affirmations, okay? Good deep soul work. So it's been really awesome to see how it's kind of aligned with the energies for you guys. And again, over on Patreon, that will be available. The link is in the description box below. But first, let's clarify. Yeah, you got the 7 of Wands. First, let's clarify the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. For Libra, Scorpio, Divine, what do they need to know about the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups? Okay. Wheel of Fortune. I honestly feel like this person, or there was something about this situation that was keeping you in limbo. Maybe keeping you in that 2 of Swords. Well, I don't really know what to believe because it's acknowledging the part of you, Libra Scorpio, that wanted the dream to be real or wanted the illusion to be real. And not holding shame around that. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. Not feeling silly or crazy for wanting some sort of illusion that might have been casted here, or that you were a part of, or that again you got wrapped into somehow, some way. Not being hard on yourself for wanting it to be real. Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about the Page of Cups here for Libra Scorpio. Yeah, the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, that's that 10 of Swords. Gemini energy, mutable. It's a doozy. It's a heavy one. And it's kind of like you might have been waiting on this shore, waiting on this cliff for this dream to become a reality. And it feels like it's a part of the lesson for you, Libra Scorpio. I just heard like stubbornness and being a little hard-headed a little, or like, I don't want to say like disobedient, but like kind of like ignoring the signs because of the desire, because the want was so strong. That's not for all of you. That's just for some of you, okay? Clarify this Page of Cups here, Divine. Justice. There you are. There you are. Okay. And you got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think that's when I said like fever dream. Like there was a lot of fire, a lot of energy wrapped up in this. A lot of passion. Okay, maybe even a lot of sensuality, maybe sexuality, right? Like there was some sort of like wanting to rush into this, wanting to kind of spearhead towards it, wanting to throw that fire at this dream, wanting to really, really pursue it, or really truly pursuing it like a Knight of Wands, like following the energy, getting all, getting all into it, for it to just be one half of the journey. It's almost like you were looking at something as your destination when it was just the pit stop, or it was just a checkpoint, or it was just the halfway mark. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the halfway mark to the world. It's the point where, all right, after all the soul lessons, all the major arcana you've circled through, it comes right after the Hermit. So what did you learn, Hermit? What do you want to change? What do you want to shift? What do you want to, rewrite, add in based off the wisdom that you've gained? Do you still want to walk the same path? Do you want to pick another one? Do you want to add some more pit stops, right? Like it's like giving you the opportunity to write what happens next. But again, I think you're hitting this Wheel of Fortune expecting it to be the world. And that could be a part of that Ten of Swords. Feeling somewhat betrayed by your own thoughts, or somewhat betrayed by your own mind, or maybe even by your intuition somehow. Like, right, I really do feel like there was some sort of illusion of, yeah, we're at the world, when actually you were at the Wheel of Fortune. But again, saying all that to say, justice coming under the Page of Cups, there's an Ace of Pentacles here. What you're looking to build is still available. It's still there. You will still have the opportunity to build and create that. I just think where you were maybe channeling the energy, it's like an Ace of Cups in reverse. It wasn't filling your spirit. It wasn't nurturing your emotional body. It was almost like depleting it. And so it's recognizing when you are recognizing when that scale, that emotional body balance scale, is a little out of whack or isn't evening out. Now, some of you could feel led on by this King of Pentacles. I can feel that too, because the Page of Cups and the Justice almost like felt like a demand for an apology. Or the balance and the Justice is you actually opening your heart up where you were maybe reserving it or blocking it off for the sake of this King of Pentacles, or for someone, whatever the King of Pentacles represents. So it's almost like a question around your commitment. And I think what could be a little difficult with that Ten of Swords is you might come to a space here, Libra, Scorpio, for some of you, where you realize you were committed to something that wasn't necessarily benefiting you or supporting you or loving you back, or you know what I mean? It's like there's been an over commitment here that has to be balanced by you walking away and pulling your energy back from it. And this is protection for you. So it's almost like landing on the Wheel of Fortune and not the world in this situation, Libra, Scorpio, is the divine's protection. Because you are precious to the divine. So they're like, no, we're not going to let you just in here. Like, this isn't it. This isn't where the story ends. There's more to go. And right now, in the moment, if you meet that energy, it could feel very disappointing, very much so like a letdown, but it's actually protection. It's actually protection. All right. That has been the first half of your astrology tarot reading here, Libra Scorpio. I hope you found this helpful and insightful and maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on and what's to come. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. I hope that something from this reading did resonate with you. And if it did, let me know that in the comments down below. Or just say hello, say hi if you tuned in here and you enjoyed this reading. I really appreciate it. And I thank you guys for allowing me to read for you and be your reader in this moment. All right. It's an absolute honor, Libra Scorpio. All right. I'm grateful to do this work with you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can tune into the remaining live readings we have for the rest of this week. All right. You can find that in your subscriptions feed or on my homepage. And make sure you hit the notify me button under any live you want to tune into so you don't miss out. All right. And again, if you want to join me on Patreon for this live extended we're about to do after we close this one out, the link is in the description box below. Now, if you do not want to join me on Patreon, but this reading felt like it was really touching on your story and you'd like to see how this energy is more specific and tailored to you, you can book an extended personal private reading with me for any reading that I've done here on YouTube. All you have to do is just paste the reading link. I will look at the oracles, we'll pull those oracles out, and I'll pull tarot specifically for you and how those messages connect with you, all right, in your situation to best help you navigate it if this feels like it really did resonate, almost like a personal read, okay? I also offer other types of readings, chakra healing readings. I do readings based off time as well. You get a certain number of questions. All of that you can find on my website, cuspofroses.com. The direct booking link is linked in the description box below as well. So make sure you guys check that out if you're interested. And all right, Libra Scorpio, I really do hope that this found you well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all in our next one. All right. Oh, thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Sujin, for being here. Thank you, Melissa, again, Angela, Cece, and Allie, Orchids Tarot, and the Sun card. Thank you, guys. I love you all so much. Namaste.